I dare to say that probably would get a lot of views.
I think there'd be some people who are just like, well, maybe we'll know who's right about all this.
The real questions will be
Exactly.
come true. If time traveling cruises were a thing, what would be a great new minor league baseball team?
If you could have any movie father.
Do you believe in miracles?
Whoa.
You guys know the temperature of a Slurpee?
No, they don't eat metal.
They can eat metal.
Hello, welcome to Questions and Absurdities, a creative podcast where we ask questions and answer them quite absurdly, to be honest. Quite absurdly. So thanks for joining us. I'm Jordan, your host today. I'm here with Duncan, Ryan, and Austin. Austin, welcome back to the podcast.
Thank you.
Pleasure to have you. We're going to ask a question because the Olympics are on right now. Currently
Just started.
taking place, the Olympics.
Yeah.
So what event is the Olympics missing? Yeah, so we're going to answer that today and batten down the hatches and don the creative caps. Because there's a storm coming. Oh, a brainstorm.
Got it.
Brainstorm is
I didn't
coming.
bring a hat today.
A brainstorm is coming.
Wow.
It's all right.
The Weather Channel says
Just
a
come up with
brainstorm is
that?
coming. Yeah.
Off the cuff here.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
All right, we're going to hop right into it. The Olympics need a new event. What is it, Duncan?
Okay. I need a visual aid real quick, so grab that. But
Of course you do.
I do. I like the visual aids. Here's the event. Most Olympic events have come out of, and there's been events added throughout the years, like over time. They keep adding. Like ping pong wasn't always there. They added it after it gained popularity. So
Table tennis, I believe, is
I'm
what
sorry.
it's called.
Yes, table tennis.
Insulted many people.
Oh, how could I do that?
Actually,
Billions of people, probably.
I just call tennis ground ping pong. So
Yeah. Pickleball. Anyways.
be booed by our one audience member.
This is a sport that has been gaining popularity, and it's been gaining popularity across the globe because everybody has offices who is working in a corporate style job. Okay, so this event is Olympic office chair racing, and I have a visual to show you. This is already happening. So this is an event that has recently taken place. This is we can show this on YouTube.
Yeah.
This is fair to show.
Okay.
So here's these.
This is one of the silliest looking things I've ever seen in my time.
This is the Japanese circuit.
circuit.
They have really been the people who have brought it out. They've been the pioneers of
I'm not
office chair
surprised by
racing.
that.
Wide variety of helmets.
Yes, and so you also see there's some costuming involved as well. There's a guy you'll see here soon that's got a costume on. That's starting to become popular as well.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just a big oval?
See, there's the costuming a little bit. It's
Oh,
just
God.
one big oval.
He's a little
yes.
scary there.
So, and we'll cut it here. I just wanted to give you so you could feel it.
I see it.
You can see, you can feel it. That's office chair racing, and I think there's a lot of things that can come out of this, especially with the different types of ergonomic office chairs. There's a lot, like I said, the costuming. You can really get into the theatrics of this.
Can
as well.
countries build their own?
I think there's got to be parameters. It hasn't become the rules haven't really been defined for the Olympics yet, but you have to have
The committee will make sure.
the committee will make sure that there's specific margins that they have to stay within. But yes, you can create it in a way that is most satisfying to your pusher or your racer.
Is there going to be a federation, like the OCRF, the Office Chair Racing Federation?
exactly
because
right.
I think there needs to be some boundaries.
There
here.
governing body.
And with any new creation, it does take some time to kind of bridge that gap.
Yeah.
So eventually we'll have some really good, like cornhole needs rules, right? You played cornhole.
Yeah. I have played.
Some people
cornhole.
they don't follow those rules yet either. Like there's some people who don't actually play by the actual rules. They don't measure out the distance. So put
I
that
see.
into this.
Blood doping.
Right.
Yeah.
So in this, the shoes matter, the chair matters, the wheels matter, and the arch support, the back support, and all those kind of things all matter. You do have to have a back. It
Now,
can't just be a stool. It has to be a chair with
Got
a
it.
back.
Armrest?
Did it have to have
Well, it can
originated
have
in an office?
I do think that it has to be created for office use specifically.
Yeah, we're not.
But it doesn't have to have at one time been used in an office.
It does not have to have.
And really, in this modern world, the world is our office.
That's right. So as long as it's built for that purpose, and like I said, there'll be guidelines.
advantage,
So there you go. I think coming in the next Summer Olympics, we're gonna have office chair racing.
I like the visual. I can actually see it being absurd enough to be viable. Like,
People would get behind it. I would have watched that.
four
Well,
ducks.
also
Four
this one didn't have any sound, but there's a lot of announcers, and there's some
Four ducks.
the air cannon starting it off. There's a lot of the atmosphere that we didn't get to feel here today.
What got me was the turn.
When
There's
they
some
stop,
skill
and
there.
yes, there's visual.
There's skill there
It does
because
take-
if it was just a straight line,
It would just be
couldn't see
leg
it.
strength.
That's true. Yep.
Yeah. Do you see it as relay?
That's the thing is there's multiple events, just like any race.
Well, what do you see it as? I'm asking.
I think there's two different versions. There's the team event,
Okay.
and then the
Just like track and
individual-
field.
Exactly.
Okay.
So just like you have the relays, you also have the 100-meter dash and what have you. There's a lot of
Just the image of people on office chairs booking it down for 100 meters. And that's it. Like, there's just no turns, no nothing.
And there is an important thing you have to remember. All wheels need to stay on ground. You can't just one wheel it and be kicking and stuff. Like there's some rules that are existing already, so it's coming around. It's coming around.
You got 4
Wow.
ducks.
Yeah,
I got-
four
thanks.
ducks. Well done. Well done. Austin, you want to go?
That went in a very different direction. Mine does not pre-exist in the sports space at all.
Okay.
But I think it's tough to create new sports. So how can we take sort of existing activities and gamify them in a way that would fit the Olympics? So for centuries, whether it's in locker rooms or in huddles, people have been, praying for their team to win or their athlete to win. But we haven't had the opportunity to really know whose prayers are being answered in that case. So what if the sport itself, what if the prayer was the sport? So the newest addition to the Olympics is competitive praying. I do have some rules that I've written down.
Yes.
Please.
You can pray to whoever you want, whatever god, deity, entity that you would like to pray to.
Okay.
You have to pray out loud so that we can verify if your prayer is answered or not.
Yes, sure.
So no silent prayer because they could be like, yeah, it was answered. It's like, was it though?
Yeah.
No one's
Third,
spoken.
you can't pray to win. You cannot pray to win. So that's a big one. And then, whoever's prayer is answered first gets the gold,
Gets the gold.
second silver, and so on.
I feel like Elijah kind of beta tested this game.
Exactly. And and if you look, like a lot of our Olympic games go back thousands and thousands of years,
yes.
And this would be no different. It could take a while.
Yeah.
It could take a while, but people who like it, I think, are going to be super
Cricket
invested.
matches are famously long events.
Absolutely. And we're pulling a lot of inspiration
it does
from that.
matter what it is tied to, the sport that it is tied to, yes? Like they're praying for different sports, correct?
Oh, they're praying for whatever they want.
It's
They
whatever
could be,
they want.
yeah,
Just
absolutely.
need a verifiable answer.
In that moment.
In that moment, hopefully their prayers be like they are like on their knees. Everyone's praying. I don't know if we're in an arena or what it is.
They don't have to be on their knees.
Not necessarily. That's not one of the rules I've written down. So currently no, but we can revisit that.
The posture could be a help.
So they could pray for a certain film to gross this much amount of money.
Absolutely, but one thing that you have to think about the
frame.
timing of when that
see.
could happen. So
Yeah.
you could pray for that. But that might not happen for
you're
weeks,
thinking-
months, whatever it is.
'Cause first prayer-
So maybe you're trying to pray for something that at least you like. I pray that it would start to rain.
Got it.
And so
Yep.
hopefully, and if you do, potentially a lot of competitors, you have the same prayer as somebody else.
Right.
Yeah.
Whoever prayed it first, obviously, kind of gets
Sure.
dibs on that prayer.
Tips on
I don't know.
making this competitive is in the spirit of religion. Right?
Hey, absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely.
gonna give that 5 ducks.
Oh, wow.
That's so
Thank
outside-
you.
That's so outside the box.
Thank you.
That's wild.
Wow, that feels good.
Wow.
Feels really good. Thank you.
Like there's endless possibilities, like with uniforms and like
Yep.
the
Absolutely.
different.
Is there a time frame on the prayer?
I think it'd be No, I mean, it doesn't matter how
Probably
long.
within the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
Like that would be.
You can't pray for an
Sure, I
entire
mean,
month and a
once
half.
they've announced that the event has started, like, yeah, you can pray whenever you want, but you're going to want to get it out as quickly as possible.
Sure.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Plus,
Okay.
if someone
Quicker,
else takes your
it
prayer.
absolutely.
The
But I think
power
it'd be
of prayer.
really funny. You're right, because there'd be teams. I'd love for there to be like an atheist team. Like, what are they praying to?
They're just
But I just
there.
think the possibilities are endless.
Did you say in the rules you cannot pray for more than one thing to happen?
You can't
You
pray,
can
to,
pray
win.
to win.
You can't pray to win.
Right, but like
That's a
for more
good.
than one
Yeah,
thing to happen,
that's a
though.
great question.
'Cause,
We
like
haven't.
in your 30-minute prayer, you could pray for this outcome, this outcome, this
It's
outcome.
true. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about that, I think that you could pray for more than one outcome, but then they all have to come true. So it probably makes the most
yes.
sense
Pray
to
for
just
one
pray for the
specific
one
thing.
for that prayer to be answered.
Got it. Okay.
Wow.
I get that. I get
They're
that.
getting so many views.
I dare to say that probably would get a lot of views.
I think there'd be some people who are just like, well, maybe we'll know who's right about all this.
The real questions will be.
These come true.
Exactly.
Like you said, Elijah.
There's a lot on the line here.
All right. Well,
Wow.
Ryan, I want to hear yours now.
Yeah, that one's definitely.
That's a great.
hard to follow
really good.
because
you
it
went
was,
with like plausible, like actual thing right now with outside the box creativity.
Sure.
I'm gonna say something that I just want to see in the Olympics.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's also going to tie into a previous answer that I had on questions and absurdities. We're going to dive
I'll tag
in.
that episode right here.
Yeah, we're going to dive into Robo-Ball.
Oh.
Robo-Ball. And for those of you who didn't hear about Robo-Ball, this is
That's from the
unfortunate-
Independence Day episode.
That is from the Independence Day, Robot Independence Day, what they celebrate. All the robots 50 years from
That's right.
their independence.
It's a good one. Check it out.
Yeah, they watch Robo-Ball to celebrate. And this may or may not be how robots gain independence because of the competitiveness of human nature to win. So Robo-Ball, it's pretty much like soccer, but you have 4 teams.
Oh,
4 teams,
4 goals.
4 goals,
Okay.
right? And you are trying to
One champion.
right?
Is it
it's
like
a tournament. It's a tournament of 32.
Okay.
So you get 32 nations, 32 robots. And actually, sorry, there's more than 32 robot teams.
Yeah.
So it's 7 v7 v7 v7.
Okay.
It's a mix of like
Sure.
battle bots and soccer.
Is it
So
a square arena
destruction-
with corner goals, or is it like?
It can be varied, right? Like
Oh.
the stadiums, like
Could
how
change?
stadiums can change
According to the host country.
Got it.
according to the host country. Sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking like it's a mix of battle bots and I know I'm like really honing
It's
in.
inside the
robots.
robots.
This is inside the machines. So it's a battle bots, soccer. I think there's potential there because of one having 4 teams, you get political alliances. It brings the
Oh, yeah.
politics in
That's true.
because you could have 2 countries side by side and just be like, hey, let's run the table.
Yeah.
But then they'll eventually have to turn, and the alliances will be formed.
It's like Survivor.
Back deals. There's a little bit of elements there.
Survivor.
Also, the teams have to build their own robots. So
Okay.
the teams build their own robots. There's really not a lot of, I would say, rules. I mean, there's maybe some rules on the robots, but they
Yeah.
whatever works, right?
Okay.
That is kind of the beginning, right? Because
Yeah.
then I think I can see down the line that we get really competitive, and the robots become sentient,
Yes.
and then they take over.
Okay.
I think that's-
Like in that episode.
like in that episode.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So that is something that I want to see. It's not robot takeover, but the initial. I think that's going to happen
The end goal-
way.
the end goal, we don't wanna see that.
The end goal, we don't want to see that, and maybe we can stop it because we're aware of it.
Sure. Since you've told us about it.
But I want to see Robo-Ball fledged out.
Okay.
Okay.
Country v country v country v country v country.
I like that. I'm gonna give you 3 ducks. Can I tell you just an idea?
Are you disappointed in me?
No.
Oh,
Do you like me?
Can you tell you? I'm proud of you. No,
thanks.
I love you like a brother.
I needed that.
I was really hoping that.
We can add to it.
I know.
I will
have
say
an idea.
it's not done yet.
I'm
It
gonna
hasn't
share- I'm
happened.
Whatever would
You
make you
say.
like it
Yeah,
more,
whatever you say,
I will
That's
agree
gonna
to.
happen, and it will be in the end.
I'm gonna pitch something. I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna pitch something that you made me think of.
Okay.
Is each country they have a human team and a robot team, and the goal is to beat the other human teams,
beat the other robot teams, and the robot teams have to beat the other
that
human
sounds
teams.
dangerous.
To the death?
That sounds dangerous.
Whoa, we're just playing soccer. You don't play soccer to the
No,
death.
it's a mix of battle bots, though.
He said it was BattleBots.
It's battle bots.
Robo-Ball.
That's true.
It's Robo-Ball.
true.
Robo-Ball.
Because they're trying to score goals.
Then-
Robo-Ball.
defense is
Robo-Ball.
In
Robo-Ball.
that case, yes.
to the death end.
You know what? 2 ducks.
Cool.
Well,
I like it. Yeah, Robo-Ball sounds good. Now it's time.
It sounds passable.
It's passable. No.
I would be excited to see
It's
it.
time. We're gonna
Choose some flashcards.
Speed round.
All right.
and a few ducks more. We're still workshopping it. We're still workshopping it.
Yeah. Oh, here we are.
All right. I'm gonna give you guys 5 more seconds. And Duncan, go.
Tiger, banana. Banana, tiger. I'm trying to decide still. I think that it is a rare species of banana that looks tiger striped. When you eat it, you get the speed, agility, and actionable parts of a tiger. That's what I got.
I've always wanted the actionable parts of a tiger.
I couldn't put them all in there. One of the actionable parts.
Okay.
No. Okay, wait.
Which one?
No, the speed. You
Duncan,
need the speed.
please,
You need
please,
the
please,
speed of the
please,
tiger.
please, please.
Okay.
It's great. Okay.
Oh, you had it. Really face planted at the finish line there.
Olympic themed.
I'm sorry.
Tripped at the finish. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you're going to me.
Yeah, Ryan.
Pig spaghetti. You know what the problem is with
Carbonara.
carbonara. You know what the problem is with pigs and eating out of troughs? It's so messy. So why don't just give them something that's semi less messy? Is spaghetti, and it's all the bits and pieces of trash and like leftovers put into spaghetti format for the pigs to enjoy.
Okay.
Easily digestible. I could see that.
Okay. Italian pigs.
Turkey fire truck. Every year, thousands of stupid Americans are harmed or killed by trying to deep fry a turkey, which you should not do. It's not that much better. It's incredibly dangerous. And this is a dedicated team specifically to put out fires started by people deep frying turkeys on Thanksgiving.
Tactful.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
You know, Austin, I like your pitch the best.
Thank you.
And because you have 5 ducks, I'm going to remove a duck from Ryan and Duncan.
Whoa.
That's new.
Whoa.
Taking
All right.
liberties, man.
I love
I mean,
this.
I can't give him
I would.
another
Yeah, there's a
duck.
little bit of Schadenfreude here.
sure.
I didn't know how good it would feel to
I could give
have
him
my
one more
opponents
duck.
No, that's
lose
like- no,
ducks.
I could give
No,
him
no,
that,
that's
that
okay.
duck specifically.
No, it's okay. You spoke.
I
You
did
did
speak.
it.
I
You
did.
have spoken.
I like
kinda
my
like that
odds.
tactic. I also like my odds.
If I still lose this,
It only makes it that
when
much-
Jordan, it feels like is putting a finger on the scales a little bit.
I'm making stuff up here.
Dave, it's a new
Wait.
segment.
Do we have the? We've got.
Oh
we gotta
yeah.
make sure we get.
Here we go.
turkey truck.
Turkey fire
We
truck.
didn't throw
fire
them this
truck.
time. We learned that.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
we
can
threw
throw those.
Get those out
We
of
don't
here.
need those. Move the tension.
Come
We
on.
really need one of those actually. Turkey fire truck.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're going to Venmo me later, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And
Oh, tough, man, tough. Office
He
wheelchair.
did everything he could. Everything he could. Oh no.
No, thank you.
Wow.
quack, quack.
Quack, quack, quack,
you
quack.
know-
Help me.
Turkey fire truck. I support turkey fire trucks, though. I think that needs to happen.
Office chair
Saving lives.
racing, though.
could be
Office chair
fun.
racing, though.
Could be fun
I'd
to
still
see.
watch that.
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at the Olympics. So enjoy watching the Olympics, everybody. Comment what you think an event should be in the Olympics.
Real or
Comment who you think should have won.
Comment who you
That's
think
always
should
a
be
question in the Spotify.
Yeah, legit.
Is who do you think won? So
In the Spotify?
there's always questions in the Spotify. If you're listening on Spotify, comment on the Spotify polls.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
That's a way of getting somewhat of a true winner.
We want to hear your
Audience
questions
choice,
as well.
which
And
matters.
Submit your questions if you have them. We're not running out, but we want some more.
No, we might be running.
We're coming dangerously.
No, we're not. We just want your questions.